Well, Gary, another game gone, stiffer opposition this time. What was your take on the game?
Well, certain parts of the game went well for us. Certainly early on, first 45 minutes, we played our game. We looked nice and compact when we didn't have it, and we gave them a problem when we did. It was a game that I wanted to play a few of them in 90 minutes, in case people wondered why late on I didn't make wholesale changes. The squad need 90 minutes each now at least, and so I tried to do that. Obviously Brendan Maloney had a yellow card and a cut on his head sort of thing, so we changed that one. But because of our tiredness and maybe not quite having 90 minutes in us, then they came on with their top team and were very assured, and they showed us that we're not quite ready to take on a team in the second half that are totally fresh with the ability that the team they've got that came on, and they scored 3 or 4 good goals, and showed us a few of our weaknesses against top opposition. But before that, I think the fans would agree that there was some good bits of play, and when we are 90 minutes fit, which we will become Doncaster, then and we get the right 11 out there, then we'll be okay.
In AJ Leach-Smith, you seem to have brought in a consistent goal scorer. I mean, he's knocked in a few now in pre-season. You must be pleased with him.
He has, and Marshall made a good save from him just before that, to stop him scoring another one. But no, he's looked bright. He's he's got a couple of weeks to get a little bit of sharpness about him as well, even more. But no, some of them have. Some of the lads have penciled themselves in the starting lineup, and some haven't. And there's still competition for places in some areas.
But you feel that generally they're coming together now as a group? I
think so. Yeah, I do. I think today was about us giving our boys as near 90 minutes as we can, as many of them 90 minutes, whatever Cardiff did. And they obviously had 2 very, very strong sides, and probably the second side was a little bit stronger than the first, and so it caught us as we were tiring, and they were all up for it, as it were. But they had some quality players come on in that second half, and that opened us up a little bit.
They kind of did to us what we did to some of our previous opponents when we brought on a much stronger team in the second half.
Yeah, that's what happens. Obviously every manager uses a particular pre-season game for a reason, and as I say, ours was just to get 90 minutes, at least 90 minutes. Then most of them will have 2 or 3 by the time we end up playing Doncaster.
Can we talk about a couple of? You didn't have any trialists today out there. Can you tell us what's going to happen with the trialists as far as Simon Gillette?
I think they're near enough all gone now. I think we're getting to the serious part of the game, and we got to make sure part of the pre-season. That's the end of it. So I'll be surprised if we sign on any lads that were trialists up till now. So for whatever reason, and we'll have to go with our squad and hope that we can fill it with 1 or 2 experienced players that have been there, done it before, where we're not guessing, and then 1 or 2 will have to move out, which is what we've always said.
And will you be trying to get a few trialists in now? Is that the sort of next stage of the?
No, there won't be trialists now. There'll be people that we know.
Sorry, loans. I meant loans.
Yeah, maybe loans. We'll have a look at that. There's a couple of options, maybe, but that won't happen till almost the start of the season, so you can't work with those loans or think about them. You've got to work with what you've got at your club already.
No injury problems that you know of?
No, there was just a cut on the head, but that'll recover within a week or 2. So no, we look. So it's only Joel Grant at the moment. I think we'll have James Berrett and Richard Nugent, that's his name. Ben Nugent. Ben Nugent, they'll be available on Wednesday, so there'll be 2 that will try and claim a first team place by the Doncaster game.